गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू। मे आई हैव योर अटेंशन प्लीज। हमारे रिस्पेक्टेड गेस्ट हमारे बीच में आ चुके हैं, तो अब हम भारतीय संस्कृति के अनुसार तिलक लगा के उनका स्वागत करेंगे। The greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it. With this quote, I, Shambhavi Thakur, would like to extend to you a very warm welcome with immense pleasure on behalf of the Department of Lifelong Learning, University of Rajasthan, Jaipur, who has clubbed all of us for the International Conference on Environmental Edification everywhere for everyone. Honorable dignitaries, learned delegates, respected teachers, and fellow learners, a very good morning to all of you. As stated by John May, when the last tree is cut, the last fish killed, the last river poisoned, then you will see that you can't eat money. This statement perfectly conciles today's conference. If civilization is to survive, it must live on the interest, not the capital of nature. Environment is no one's property to destroy. It's everyone's responsibility to protect. We will not have a society if we destroy the environment. It is on occasion like this we get opportunities to test our knowledge about understanding. We look forward to get an exposure about what the best of the brains think about this very dynamic issue. Before getting started with this knowledgeful and life changing session, let us first light a lamp, an integral part of our culture, which symbolizes there is a great lamp within you, and the rays of that lamp are your life. Light the lamp of positivity and walk the miles with courage. I would like to invite all the guests for lighting of lamp. शुभं करोति कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदा शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशय दीपं जनार्दना दीपो मे हारातो पापं दीपा ज्योति नमोस्तुते। Thank you all. Now, I would like to request all of you to please stand up for Kulgeet. Thank you to all of you. The world is full of diamonds and gems, and we are having some of them here today to build this event. With this note, I would like to invite Professor Prakash Sharma and Dr. Barkha for welcoming our respected guest, Professor A.D. Sawant, former Vice Chancellor, University of Rajasthan, Jaipur, with plant, shawl and shriffle. Thank you, ma'am. May I please request Professor Ravi Solanki, Chief Engineer, Water Resources Department, Government of Rajasthan, to please come on stage, as well as Dr. Satpal Singh and Dr. Prakash Sharma for welcoming our respected guest with plant, shawl and shriffle. Thank you, sir. At last, I would like to invite Professor Dilip Singh, Honorable Member Syndicate, University of Rajasthan, Jaipur, on stage, as well as Dr. Deepika Meena and Dr. G.S. Kachawa to welcome him in form of plant, shawl and shriffle. So, thank you, ma'am. This plant represents our well wishes for you, that you, for all of you, that you also have a healthy and meaningful life like this plant. May you keep growing just like this plant and have a fruitful life. The shawl signifies our respect towards you, and the Shrifal symbolizes auspiciousness. Now, let us have the pleasure of listening to Honorable Professor Prakash Sharma, Director, Department of Lifelong Learning, University of Rajasthan, Jaipur, who will present a hearty welcome to our respected guests as well as other audience and conference members who have honored us with their presence. Please, sir.
Guest of honor, Rajasthan University Syndicate member Professor Dilip Singh ji, our special guest and main attraction of today's program. As you know, it is difficult to imagine environmental protection without water. Mr. Ravi Solanki, the Chancellor of Water, Chief Engineer Water Resources Department, Government of Rajasthan, keynote speaker of today's inauguration ceremony, Mr. Ravindra Vinna, who is joining us from the Business School, Durban, South Africa. Also to welcome Gandhi Scholar Professor Vidya Jain, Professor A.K. Sinha, Professor Nilima ji, Professor Mahesh Sharma ji, all participants from all over India participating in this seminar. I, Professor Prakash Sharma, Director Department of DLI, with the grace of Honorable Vice Chancellor, extend warm welcome to all of you. I am very happy to announce that the conference is attended by over 400 participants and our invited speakers from 7 countries of the worldwide, very eager to hear. In the current era of developing civilizations, the danger to the environment is increasing in every field. Environmental concerns have emerged as from ancient Indian civilization and has also been widely expressed in every field of the society, especially in the subject of science, commerce, law, social sciences, and humanities and psychology. The glory of the environment has widely been protected in the past. To save the environment, our forefathers have adopted in their lives. The present conference is therefore we spread environmental consequences consciousness in the era of increasing industrialization. Today, in the economy, consumption is considered as the main basis of the parameters of the development. The great people, especially with the increased aspiration and desire to earn more profit, there is unfortunately a tendency to attack on natural resources is more widespread. Widespread and one of the most important repercussions of which is climate change. Nowadays, we are witnessing nature's angers in the form of heavy rains, storms, cyclones, etc., which directly harms the real benefits of the world farmers and laborers. Millions of children become homeless and are deprived of basic primary facilities, which result into the alienation from the mainstream of the society and therefore hampering the development and progress of the country. Our young teachers now have a responsibility to explain to the future generations how we can create a good society in harmony with nature and take forward sustainable development. Humans should understand, humans should understand that on his earth, not only for them, but all the creatures, animals, birds, plants, humans, everyone has the right to live in peace. And humans, we have to learn to live by working alongside with all of them. Only then the dream of environmental protection will be fulfilled. Today, on the occasion of the inauguration of this conference, to the great environmentalist of India, named Sri Sundarlal Bahuguna, for and the son should understand his immense sacrifice on the protecting the environment. Our son must have the lesson in their culture. He would also like to mention that a European school girl who has done a great and immense job of lifting the whole world in her childhood. Also, to salute women of the Muslim community of the Rajasthan, especially the desert people who sacrificed their life to save trees and for a moment opposing deforestation. This will certainly be an inspiration for all of us. Also, with the inspiration of our beloved Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, today the whole world is united to save the environment, due to which the responsibility of fulfilling the Prime Minister's call has now carried to the youth of India. In this context, I also recall that the famous media houses raised an issue of the Ramgar Dam while ago. And this, the government with families and capitalist people who consider themselves responsible leaders of the society were involved in the blind race of wealth and monetary greed. Suppressed the voice of local people towards judiciary and still remains suppressed. And this it becomes imperative that we have to take care of our nature and learn to live with the same way we take care of children. Today, we can see in our movies that the government is will keep animals and birds together. And on the opposite spectrum, seeing the plight of the animals and birds in the metropolitan cities, our young generation should definitely be disturbed and feel concerned. There are many people who have made a invaluable struggle to save nature in different difficult circumstances, especially women in the bitter circumstances of their lives for the betterment of the society and for the protection of the environment. To save nature, all of them area inspiration for us. On this occasion, I would also like to take the opportunity to especially welcome to the department team, including Dr. Vata, Dr. Deepika, Dr. Kim Kumar, for the important efforts they have made. Especially welcome and respect all the teachers, including friends, researchers, and all the participants who are associated with us from every corner of the country on the occasion of this prestigious conference. I also want to welcome and respect the media personnel. Without them, our efforts cannot be conveyed to the public. And they play an important role in creating public awareness through this program of ours. Today, discuss about the Olympic speakers, including researchers from our country in the group will certainly have to be of the environment. Some success becomes towards discharging our duties to our beautiful environment. Once again, I want to express my warmest welcome and respect to all of you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for this kind gesture and amazing welcome. Now, I would request all of you to please stand up for the release of e-souvenir. Thank you, everyone. Now, may I please invite Dr. ML Vashita to shed some light on what this conference is all about and to give us a brief introduction about the topics that we are going to cover in today's conference and how these topics are of influence in our lives. Please, sir.
Distinguished invited guests, faculty members, scholars, and students. I, on behalf of the Department of Lifelong Learning, University of Rajasthan, Jaipur, welcome your footfall in our university campus and trust that you will have a rewarding 2 days stay with us. During this time, you will have a quick yet real-time experience of our academic environment. On this occasion, we are proud to have our chief guest, Professor A.D. Sawant sir, environmental and nuclear scientist and former Vice Chancellor of University of Rajasthan, Jaipur. Keynote speaker of the conference, Professor Ravindra Raman sir from Durban University, South Africa. Shri Ravi Solanki ji, Chief Engineer, Water Resources Department, Government of Rajasthan. Professor Dilip Singh sir, Media Syndicate,
University of Rajasthan, Professor Prakash Sharma sir, Director, Department of Lifelong Learning. On behalf of the organizers and organizing committee, I, I am proud to welcome you, sir. Environment is a multidisciplinary academic field that systematically studies human interaction with the environment. Environmental studies concept principles from physical sciences, commerce, economics, the humanities, and social sciences to address complex contemporary environmental issues. It is a broad field of study that includes the natural environment, the built environment, and the relationship between them. The field covers study in basic principles of ecology and environmental science, as well as associated subjects such as ethics, geography, anthropology, policy, politics, urban planning, law, economics, philosophy, sociology and social justice, pollution control, and natural resource management. The main objective of this conference is to provide a forum to scholars, industrialists, faculty members, and students to express their views on their specialized field and also to bring to their research achievements. This will be a great opportunity to interact with experts coming together from across the world. All contemporary issues in environment shall be discussed in these 2 days. This 2 days conference, environmental education, everywhere for everyone, divided into inaugural session, two technical sessions, and one day session. We got more than 400 registrations for this conference. So let's enjoy it to reach a fruitful conclusion with the help of this conference. I again would like to welcome all the participants who are here and joining online to make this journey successful. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we rarely get this kind of opportunity to listen to the words of such a knowledgeable speaker. I am talking about our keynote addresser, Professor Ravindra Rana, who has joined us today through online mode. Professor Ravindra Rana is a profound academician and distinguished scholar in economics, writer, editor, advisor, motivational speaker, and public intellectual with over 30 years of teaching and research experience in Asia Pacific, Africa, and European continents. He has bagged many awards and prizes. To name a few, Best Researcher 2011 from India University of Science and Technology. Man of the Year 2012 American Biographic Institute ABI United States of America. Profile was featured in the Global Achievers magazine 2021 as Top Social Leader Who Inspires. He is the founding editor-in-chief of the International Journal of Education, Economics and Development IJEED, published by Inner Science United Kingdom. According to SSRN USA, he is among top 1% researchers in the world. Now I would like to invite Professor Ravindra Rana to share some of his wisdom with us. Please, sir.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a proud privilege for me to be part of this international conference organized by the Department of Lifelong Learning, University of Rajasthan, India. And I must thank the conference patrons, Professor Sharma ji, and also all other the Vice Chancellor and the conference directors, Dr. Barka Rani, and Akhil, and all other deans, HODs, and the team members of this particular conference. The topic that was chosen for today is very, very important for all of us. Environment edification for everyone, everywhere. Now, what is this environment actually? We've been reading a lot about environment. We've been trying to understand what is this environment is all about. So where we are standing in this world in terms of the environmental sustainability. We also look at the Sustainable Development Goals, 17 goals that are being designed by the United Nations. How many people they are trying to look for the sustainable development of this planet Earth. Ladies and gentlemen, we all have mothers, different mothers and different fathers, but our common mother is one, that is planet Earth. So the planet Earth, we are 8 billion people living on this planet today. According to the statistics available 15th of November 2022, we reached to 8 billion people on this planet. Now, 8 billion people, what we are doing and how sustainably we are trying to manage our land, our mother, are trying to protect our mother Earth. We need to question ourselves. According to the information available, that what is the capacity of our land? What is the capacity of our planet Earth? What is the carrying capacity of this planet Earth? How many people that can live on this planet in a sustainable way? If you ask that question, ladies and gentlemen, the planet Earth can only sustain with about 1.25 billion people on this planet. So now we are almost about 6.5-7 times more than the carrying capacity of our mother Earth. The population that we have reached to 1.25 billions, we already reached in 1925, that's almost over 100 years ago. Now for the last 100 years, whatever population that our mother Earth is carrying is absolutely excessive. It's also an important point that, ladies and gentlemen, for any mother, child cannot be a burden. If there are 2 children, 5 children, or 10 children, all those children will be carried by the mother with love and with dedication, with responsibility. But the same thing is happening. Our mother Earth is carrying us 6.5 times more. We are more burdened to our mother Earth than what we are actually. So, but what these 8 billion people are doing for our mother Earth, we are trying to pollute our environment every single day. We are trying to raise the temperature levels. Now, the temperature levels 100 years ago, it is different. In 1915, 1920, the statistics one can look at, the temperature levels are probably 1.28 centigrades are lower than what we are experiencing today in 2022. Maybe in the coming 100 years, what is going to happen to us? The temperature levels are going to rise 2.8 degrees Celsius, which is more than what we are experiencing today. Now, cities like Delhi, Rajasthan, and we have Jaisalmer and some of the Thar desert areas where the temperature levels are keep rising from time to time. Now, the temperature that was highest temperature that was recorded in this world was in California, 56.7 degrees Celsius. That is the highest temperature ever recorded. Now, the human beings, whether we can able to sustain 50 degrees or 52 degrees of temperature, one has to think about. Unless and otherwise we change the pattern of our living styles, the way we treat our planet Earth, that has to be changed. So it is the duty of every human being that wherever we live on this planet, all these 8 billion people, many of us are children, many of us are youngsters, some of them are older people, all of us should take the equal responsibility to protect, to save our mother planet. People begin to say that this weather is disrespectful to us, and this climate conditions are disrespectful for us. But how disrespectful we are as human beings to this Mother Earth, one has to think about. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the guests here. We are not the hosts, whereas Mother Earth is the host for us. Mother Earth is absolutely whatever we do, it is trying to sustain us. It is trying to protect us. It It is trying to provide us whatever the best that we are supposed to get. But what we are doing in return to our mother planet is absolutely pathetic. That is where the challenges for the environmental disasters are taking place. We have been experiencing tsunamis. We have been experiencing earthquakes. We are experiencing natural calamities everywhere in this world because we are not taking care of our mother the way we're supposed to take care. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, it is the duty of every individual. And if we look at India, India stands number one. Majority of Indian cities stand number one in the whole world in terms of the pollution. You go to Delhi, you go to Calcutta, or you go to Chennai and any other metropolitan cities, Hyderabad, and so on and so forth, the pollution levels are increasingly increasing. In Delhi, for instance, the residents of Delhi, although many of them, they do not smoke cigarettes, but the air that they are inhaling every single day, it is worth of 40 cigarettes that they are smoking. So one has to think about this, ladies and gentlemen. If you look at the cities like Bangalore, where the first electrification has been made in 1904, and what had happened, how rapidly for the past 118 years down the line, the Bangalore city grew up. Whether we could able to provide the necessary facilities, necessary planning for our cities and for our mother planet, that's what we need to look at. So in the interest of time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to mention some of the important points where it is the responsibility of every human being. We begin to think that our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi is the one who is responsible for all this sustainable development, environmental protection, and edification. So it is not the duty of the chief ministers or the ministers or the prime minister or the president of the country. It is the duty of every single citizen of India. We have 1.4 billion people living on Indian subcontinent. And how many of us, some of us are professors here, vice chancellors, directors, deans, and the young students that we have. How many of us, we are really trying to protect our environment? Simple things. You don't need to be doing an extraordinary things that in your life, but we are here temporarily that we may live 50 years up to 100 years. We are not going to live here for 500 years. So therefore, we are guests here. We cannot afford to treat our Mother Earth in a very pathetic manner. We need to protect. So protecting in a sense that, ladies and gentlemen, when you go out of your room, whether you stay in a hotel or in a house, try to put off the lights. That will save your mother planet to a greater extent. When there is a water leakage, try to fix that water leakage. If there is a garbage that you have, don't ever throw the garbage just like that. We have seen our airports, our railway stations, our bus stations absolutely polluted. Our educated community is just throw all the garbage everywhere. You come to South Africa, you come to any other African cities, that you may not see what we see in our beloved country, India. So this pattern has to be changed. And the Clean India program or Green India program doesn't help unless otherwise we citizens of India are clean and green ourselves. So ladies and gentlemen, the mother planet is carrying 6.5 times burden that we are giving to our Mother Earth. And therefore, we need to protect more than ever. In the coming, probably the fossil fuels that we are talking about today, the carbon emissions that we are talking about today, we need to reduce at least 45% of the current carbon emissions in the coming 100 years' time, so that we will try to balance the temperature levels. This 2.8 degrees Celsius that I'm talking about, it will not be increased to that level unless otherwise we are ready to reduce the carbon emissions. But the country like China, country like America, India, Indonesia, and many other developed manufacturing, Germany as well, they are the people that are trying to contribute more amount of pollutants to this globe. So unless and otherwise we reduce those carbon emissions, we try to regulate, we try to clean ourselves. The cleaning yourself as an individual and in your own environment, you are also cleaning the world. If you do not clean your own environment, no municipality will come and clean, and no government of India can come and clean. So therefore, it is the duty of every individual, everywhere, and everyone's responsibility. So the topic that was chosen for today is everywhere and everyone. It is the developed world, which is trying to use the developing countries to dump their industries. And we all know about the Bhopal tragedy that has occurred decades of, probably 3-4 decades ago, that the chemical industries that are being set by the developed countries in developing countries like Africa, in Asia and elsewhere, they are the one trying to create a huge amount of pollutants to the people of that country, those areas. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, we need to work together hand in hand. It is not the duty of any single government. It is the duty of every citizen that is living on this planet. That is why we say Vasudhaika Kutumbam. Vasudhaika Kutumbam means the whole world, the 8 billion people living on this planet, we are all like one family. So meaning that we need to protect our mother planet. By any means, we cannot afford to take this particular 8 billion people forward unless and otherwise we work and we try to save our mother planet. With these few words from myself, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank the University of Rajasthan and the lifelong learning, because we all should learn throughout our life, because life never stops teaching us. So it's the lifelong learning for every one of us in protecting our environment. Thank you very much, one and all, for listening to me. And we hope to see you in Jaipur sometime in the near future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your influential message. The earth provides all of us just like a mother provides for her children selflessly. What kind of children we would be if we cannot repay our debt? We are highly grateful for your valuable insights. The learned participants. Now we have Professor Dilip Singh, our guest of honor, present here to share his wisdom on the topic. Professor Dilip Singh is Honorable Syndicate Member, University of Rajasthan, Jaipur. Just 1 second, sir. I'll introduce you first. Professor Dilip Singh is down-to-earth personality. He is also on the post of Principal, University Commerce College. He has completed his PhD from University of Rajasthan itself. He has been teaching for 25 years now. This year only he completed his silver jubilee as professor. First of all, congratulations, sir, for that. Sir have 27 research papers under his name. A few of them are the dramatic rise of e-commerce in India and handles faced by the sector, published in journal Economic Administration Review, year 2014, Business Ethics and Job Satisfaction, published in journal Economic Administration Review in year 2014, International Human Resource Management, published in journal Business and Management in year 2013, Impact of Religious Tourism and Environment in journal Economic Administration Review in 2013, and many more. Sir also have co-authored 4 books. The title of the books are Tourism in India, Opportunities and Challenges. Second, New Dimensions of Tourism in India. Next, Pharmacy Practice and Management Accountancy. Sir has been a speaker in more than 30 conferences, seminar and symposium. Sir is also a life member of Indian Accounting Association. Now, I would request sir to please come on stage and address our participants with his wisdom. Thank you, sir. Please, sir.
आज की इस सेमिनार के मुख्य अतिथि प्रोफेसर एडी पवन साहब, पूर्व वाइस चांसलर राजस्थान यूनिवर्सिटी, सर की फैसिलिटी वैसे ही है जैसे कि आज से 15 साल पहले थी। शायद इस प्रकार का कोई चेंजेस नजर आ नहीं आया है, लेकिन उसके बाद में पहली बार मेरी हुई है, यहाँ से जाने के बाद पहली बार सर से मिला है। श्री रवि सोलंकी जी, प्रोफेसर प्रकाश शर्मा जी, डॉक्टर एन ऋषिका जी, डॉक्टर सतपाल जी, डॉक्टर बरखा, डॉक्टर अखिल कुमार और उसकी पूरी टीम, में उपस्थित सभी टीचर और रिसर्च स्कॉलर, ये जो शनिवार का टॉपिक है वो बड़ा समसामयिक है और आज की पूरा विश्व इस प्रॉब्लम से जूझ रहा है। मेरे हिसाब से प्रकृति में जितने जीव है, चाहे वो नभ में हो, थल में हो, जल में हो, लेकिन व्यक्ति ने प्रकृति का दोष किया है। इस प्रकार की प्रॉब्लम लोगों को इसका है केवल ये प्रॉब्लम केवल अपने देश में नहीं बल्कि ये पूरी दुनिया की है। जैसा कि कहते थे कि ताकि ये प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट हो रही है, दूसरा रूप ये बचने है किए जाते हैं, विकास के साथ साथ इस प्रकार के प्रॉब्लम बने। ये जो अपने का नियंत्रण किया, आने वाले समय में हो जाएगा। मुख्य जो कारण पिछले सालों का हमने बहुत ज्यादा दोहन किया है, इस वजह से इस प्रकार के प्रॉब्लम मुझे फेस कर रहे हैं। विशेष रूप से राष्ट्र के प्रयोग में अपने देखो अपने यहाँ पहले की तरह से भेज रहे हैं, ये की तरह से पहले भी थी वाटर एक ऐसा है जो कभी नहीं होता है, लेकिन पिछले 30 साल 40 साल से अपने देख रहे हैं कि वाटर का लेवल तेजी से नीचे जा रहा है। इसका मतलब है कि अपने जल का बहुत ज्यादा दोहन किया है, आप है वो तेजी से नीचे जा रहा है। लेकिन सबसे ये आने वाले समय में बड़ी करनी पड़ेगी। बचाने की बचाया जा सकता रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे। जो बच्चे की जो दुनिया है वो ये गरीब है या ये कहीं जो है किसी प्रकार की तैयारी हो रही है है। ये प्रभावित करती है। और ये जो है टेक्नोलॉजी का यूज करने इनके साथ साथ में क्या हो रहा है, इसका दुरुपयोग भी हो रहा है, जिससे संस्कृति में कई प्रकार की बुराइयां हैं वो बढ़ रही है। वैल्यूज का बात है। तो क्या होता था, हालांकि सरकार को आगे कर दिया है कि आपको एक निश्चित परसेंट से होगा, लेकिन इससे पहले आपको पहले तो मैं बता रहा हूँ, मैं कहता हूँ कि क्षेत्र से जल्दी कर रहा हूँ, हम 46 किलोमीटर पर थोड़ा करता था, किसी जगह में करता हूँ वो करते थे किलोमीटर पर आपको एक धर्मशाला मिलती थी, आपको मिलता था कि आप पानी निकाल के पी सके। हुआ तो देखिए आज की जो समुद्र बढ़ता है, इसकी वजह से बढ़ता है, कंपनी बढ़ता है, इससे काफी लोगों का बिजनेस चल हो गया है, वो कम हो गया है। ये की बात है। ये मतलब है जिसके आगे करके लोगों को ब्रिज करते हैं। सरकारें बनती हैं तो कागजी ऐसा ही होगा। तो उसमें मेरा ये है कि लोगों को जागरूक है, लोगों को केवल नहीं, बल्कि आपकी सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी क्या है, आपका पॉलिटिकल क्या है, वो जो भी चीज है उसके प्रति आम आदमी को क्या होना पड़ेगा, होना पड़ेगा, होना पड़ेगा। तो पॉलिसी रूप से सुधार होगा। देखिए जिसे चाहते हैं कोई धीरे धीरे है, उससे रोकना बहुत जरूरी है। तो आज के संगठन में या आज के सीएम संगठन में ये जो सेमिनार है, इसका ये टॉपिक है वो बहुत अच्छा है। और मैं समझता हूँ कि ये 2 दिन की जो सेमिनार होगी, इससे जो निष्कर्ष निकलेगा वो कुछ न कुछ अच्छा निकलेगा। और यहाँ जो पार्टिसिपेंट है वो कुछ अच्छा सोच लेके जाएंगे और सोसाइटी को एक मैसेज देंगे, संदेश देंगे कि इन्वायरमेंट को किस प्रकार को अपने प्रोडक्ट करना है। इसी शब्दों के साथ मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ।
धन्यवाद सर। जैसा कि आपने कहा, जब तक हम अपने संस्कारों से नहीं जुड़ेंगे तब तक हम हमारा और हमारी पृथ्वी का बचाव नहीं कर पाएंगे। मनुष्य के संस्कार उसकी जड़ों की तरह है। हम पेड़ों की तरह ऊंचे तो होना चाहते हैं पर अपनी जड़ों को खो देना चाहते हैं। पेड़ चाहे कितना भी ऊंचा हो जाए, अगर वो अपनी जड़ों से कटा रहेगा तो वो कभी भी मजबूत नहीं हो पाएगा। आपके इन विचारों के लिए हम आपके आभारी हैं। आप जैसी सादगी और जागरूकता अगर हर नागरिक में रहे तो हमारी धरती एक बेहतर जगह बन पाएगी। धन्यवाद सर। Now, I would like to invite our chief guest, Professor A.D. Sawant. Before inviting him, I would like to give you a brief about many of his accomplishments. Professor A.D. Sawant has completed his MSc PhD from Institute of Science, Mumbai University, and he started his academic career as lecturer at the same government institute. He guided 26 students for PhD and published over 180 papers, of which 95 in foreign journals with high impact factors, and he has a high citation index. He contributed an article to Encyclopedia of Analytical Science published by Cambridge University. His landmark work on lead poisoning in India 1995 to 1998 resulted in policy making of lead-free petrol in India. He was member of writing Private Law University Act under the chairmanship of the Justice and later for University Act amendments to Maharashtra University Act. While he was the Vice Chancellor of University of Rajasthan, Government of Rajasthan appointed him Chairman of High Level Committee for Restructuring and Improvement of Higher Education in the state. The Private University Act of Maharashtra he prepared was adopted by Mrs. Srimati Pratibha Patil, the then Governor of Rajasthan, for the state of Rajasthan. He was also invited as speaker to BRICS summit held at St. Petersburg to talk on climate change. We are highly grateful to have him among us as a speaker. Please.
Thank you for cutting short. Distinguished guests present here, Sri Ravi Solanki, the Chief Engineer, Water Management of the state. We had special guests on online, Ravindra Raina, who put very important issues for us, all of us to think over. Sri Dilip Singh ji also made some mark of the issues that the people on this planet are facing. And we're missing the Vice Chancellor. Wish he was here. But nevertheless, the organizers who have taken a great pain in organizing this conference, Professor Prakash Sharma ji, then his colleagues Barkharani ji, Vasita, Satpal Singh ji, Akhil Kumar, and all the members of organizing team. I am happy to see my erstwhile colleagues here in the audience. Again, they are also distinguished persons at my time now also. Professor Sina, Professor Vidya Jain, Mahesh Sharma, Nilimaji, and Dilip ji mentioned that I am the same person. Yes, I am the same person. What he had seen before, I am not changed. Thank you for the compliments. But the reason probably the reminiscences of the places I worked, and that was University of Rajasthan, Jaipur. All the fond memories, reminiscences, and the work satisfaction, whatever we could do, these are pleasant memories that make me homecoming like here, you know. And you don't know how much I adore to the Jaipur. And thank you for keeping me invited often, if not physical, but online, you know. And Barkaji, thank you for your mails. I have been allotted time of 10 minutes. But Rishi Saab is not here, so I take his 10 minutes. So for that, at least I must thank him. And this is a very important conference, I feel. I appreciate for coining this theme of the conference, environmental edification. Everywhere and for everyone. And I was impressed upon the statement of Prakash Ji Sharma The efforts that we have been doing have to be conveyed to the people. And also mention about the safety movement, the movement started here, and how much we adore to the movement of Sundarlal Bahuguna, who was not a botanist, not this lady, neither a botanist biologist, but they understood the importance of the trees in that sense. What we talk in large by large conservations, they do so much great to the nature. But today we have been talking about trees as a very important factor, which the botanists and chemists of all of us know, the phytoremediations, the phytodecompositions, phytoaccumulations. So these things must be attached to, in practical science, now there are hundreds and thousands of trees which have been identified as phytoremediators. I'm sure chemists and biologists and at least botanists will be aware of it. You reminded me that I'm also a nuclear scientist. Yes, I am. I did my PhD program in nuclear chemistry, the neutron activation analysis, wherein I used to irradiate the material elements into Cyrus reactor, and very fascinating to make non-radioactive element into radioactive isotopes. Applications of isotopes in medicines also, and cancer detection also. Nuclear medicines also so well, not in those days so much. But this nuclear science at the onset of its development also created problems. I'm coming to that anthropogenic developments and science and technologies and the environment. To begin with that, so when neutron was discovered in 1932 by Chadwick, the very basic thing, which led very subsequently in a few years to create a artificial radioactivity. But at the same time, the fission was also discovered, and the Otto Hahn and Strassman got the Nobel Prize for discovery of fission. I'm not going into the history of it. And then Dr. Seymour synthesized some artificial elements, which are of course radioactive. All that culminated into the Manhattan Project. Our America began with disaster development as well. The Manhattan Project was to harness uranium and then nuclear bomb, then Hiroshima and Nagasaki in the Second World War, and you have seen the Holocaust called nuclear Holocaust. From that time, all of us common man, people, they do not know, and probably still they don't know hazardous other radiations. So this edification is an enlightenment, it has to be. Preaching something, the wisdom, for betterment of environment and at least improvement of environment. But when you implement the science, technology, and development, how many of the concerns are telling us that how we can remediate the environment not damaging? All about 11 12 nuclear power plants, including in Rajasthan, or thermal power stations in Kota and everywhere. We have been just manufacturing, producing, and all that. Then how to take care the environment is damaged if nobody is worried about it, and missed are the monitoring authorities. Because they are also under stress, less manpower, loss of technology, or difficult to implement. Then come other things which is very important. But my appeal to you all, as Sharma ji has said, that effect what we do, the efforts we do, they have to be conveyed to the people. And this an environmental activism. All of your youngsters, you have to be activism to protect the environment. I'm telling you, no law, as somebody said, no regulations, or there are no punishments coming. You will not have sustainable environment. Developments will be there, but environment will be degraded. The last point I shall touch upon, where do we stand globally today? And I thank you for including all these topics. If had you given me 3 days, I could have covered all the topics all along. No, I'm so sensitive to this. How it began with, there is a Tarapur atomic power station, very close to Mumbai. Luckily, nothing is going wrong in and it goes to our scientists. Our nuclear plants are safe. But environmental management is very important. Which really around the Tarapur power station, and some news leaked that the spillage of radioactivity, the fission takes place, then 15, 20 lighter and equal number of the heavy elements, isotopes, they are fission products. Those are recovered, process, very deep into the ground so that they will spread impact in spite of earthquake or anything. That was not happening. And then you insisted to develop such kind of mechanisms that they will not break even earthquake. So this has come from public activism. How the news was leaked. I was luckily having nuclear chemistries. I had the gadgets of measurements. So I think any news of environmental damage coming to your Rajasthan city, how do you take your efforts, the research, particles, nano things, and pollutant and effluents and emissions and the toxic gases? How do you reach people? People don't know anything of this. So when I learned this, I went with the gases and I measured the winds around. They were contaminated with cesium-137, which has a 30-year half-life. And it can undergo 6 lives very actively. And generation to generation, it can go. Your life is not more than 700 years at the most. And so it goes into environment. So this cesium-137, such as small atom it is, it can easily knock your bones and reside there and give you radiations. Nobody would know. Common nobody will not know unless your detectors. Same time, after eyeing these problems of disposal of a flash, your quota has. I put my foot down to say flash can't be made convert into bricks because it can have helium. Not even only, but carcinogenic. But subsequent the present governments are advocating to use flash into the bricks. If the bricks are having radioisotope into that, in your house, and you are taking precautions. Now, why when in UPI, we know the negligence of all this. Then how people bring it to control this country, I'm proud to say that no bureaucrats will give the credit to the scientists unless you fight for it. Mashelkar had to fight for other Haldi and Neem also. So now it doesn't happen. At Dadra Haveli, you must have heard, Union territory, part of Maharashtra and Gujarat. The news comes, tatters are dying. There is an industry. So, because of activism in me, this is not part of my PhD program, nor students program, not sponsored program, not at all. This is my statement, these statements to inspire you, you know. So when with one student, I was handling atomic absorption, and I learned that the kind of complaints coming, there must be heavy lead exposure, heavy. Lead can set in 35 to 40 problems, including cancer. I'll tell you a very interesting story. And then when we rushed in there, around the factory, well guarded, so many securities. I wanted to collect sediments and water samples and the grass samples and the bark on the trees, you know, I could see them colorful. Environmentalism was born into me. I'm an inorganic chemist, nuclear chemist, solid state chemist, and now turn to the environmental chemist, scientist. Now, he prevented collecting samples. I must speak to this young generation. So I remembered like Gandhiji's, what is that? Saha Satyagraha. Which they will be very happy to call me Gandhiji's name because we had a very wonderful training here. So I said, these are inspirations, you know. I did. I thought I will not get up. They'll wait for me to kill me or whatever it is. When I got up, the old man, the Mukhia, he patted me. I was surprised. इतने जानवर मारे हैं वहाँ की मूवी नहीं हर गई है कोई दवा नहीं है ना डिफरेंस नहीं है ऐसे ही जवान चाहिए I was just married, I was young man. And he said, करते नहीं ये काम. We ask securities to let him go even inside the factory compound and collect the sample. And overnight we did analysis of samples, blood samples, dead cattle, organs and everything. And the blood sample we found a concentration beyond 400 microgram per deciliter. The blood lead is measured because it straight goes into the bloodstream. It goes to the bloodstream. The delta amino acid required for the blood synthesis is thrown out of the body. And there is no blood synthesis, heme synthesis. Slowly you will become anemic. All blood is chilled. Cancer is not only cattle, but women health was also at risk. And we took it from there, Mahesh. Then we did analysis of police. About 40 police we analyzed. And they didn't want to go from the big junction because it was a premium junction, traffic police. So we alarmed. Pasrija, then the commissioner. So we brought out the result. Now, no police in Mumbai, Maharashtra is stationed beyond 3 months at any junction. We made a rule. Now, we took the issue to Kamal Nath, the environment minister. I will cut short the story. It was so difficult to implement this in India, but we made rounds to Delhi. And then we had unlimited petrol after 2000. Why? New York City was getting 25 tons of that petrol missile lead into the environment. So we are also harmonizing fast expanding traffic, 54 milligram per liter. You can count that this day how many vehicles, each vehicle runs for how many and how much lead would have been Indian or Jaipur environment. We saw that causing several diseases. We did not stop there. Our activism, edification, I complimented you for that, is a restoration, improvement, enlightenment. So the symbol we put on the forehead, we analyze 22 samples, only 2 organic race were all having lead from it. And Maharashtra Times in Marathi was a headline saying सौभाग्याच्या लेण्याला विषाची माला, meaning your सौभाग्य is contaminated with the poison, you know. Lead is absolutely an essential element. The whole world is talking about it. Still we have the lead in pens, lead in pencils, lead pumps, so diminished now, but still. And so phasing out lead from public environment is the priority. Australia has gone lead free. No one will find. Where shall this activism is gone? How many people are suffering from mental toxicity? You don't know. We are living in health. And so these activisms these are my encounters, you know. Not activism, but encounters almost. I took it with so I call it encounter. Century now, everybody must have heard. There was spill of acid. So adjoining Nala. And then, smoke came out sulfurous acid. Chemistry people will understand. The whole that messy was engulfed with the sulfurous acid. The is your killed. The usual alcohol committee, every non-parliamentarian as usual. He came out to be my friend parliamentarian. He thought Arun Kaur and qualified. So he can be managed. I said, just to sign, no, nothing like happened. You know, I said, no, you can't manage me. Similarly, with the lead poisoning, the factory was closed, 60 crore lost, 9 chicks were thrown on me, but we didn't compromise. You would not have been unleaded. So here, I told him, I will not name him, I shall not. I wanted first the compensation to 11 Adivasis who died. So science activism together. They wanted to cut the trees in the city of Mumbai. At Kendall Road, anybody can go and see, right? Kendall Road, those 2 trees on middle of the road, they are saved. That is activism. What Mohan did, what this lady in Rajasthan did, and we just know the history and don't forget that the minimum that you can do. So National Society of Friends of Peace, which I am president, Society for Clean Environment, I am president. I am not activist that way otherwise, in addition to my academics. So friends, this activism is necessary. So your topic of seminar includes everything. Global warming, climate change, all these issues are bothering all of us. But how many people know the factory around your village, if it is emitting all these global warming gases like SO2s or CH3s or carbon dioxide? In so many summits, Kyoto summit said carbon dioxide CO2 reduction. Combustion of fuel said no temperature, so no NOx are available. But all factories are running around us without any of these controls. Who can stop that? Not the government officer, the local activism. I hope you will get inspired to do these activities so that people can be enlightened. With the environment management, air quality index, the heavy metals, the pollutions, then you have many problems of metal poisoning in Rajasthan also. And these explosions happen without taking care of the environment. So this must be taken into consideration. My last few points, all that I talked about, there are many other actions that we need. I tell you all students, this knowledge you must take to practical implementation. If you see some rivulet, the river is getting damaged by effluent discharge straight away, not allowed. And here our engineering here, his water bodies are getting damaged. You must report to him. Water quality is another thing. We are not yet into that. I told you in the BSc also, they take us on ride. But science doesn't come from no science, never computers. I'm saying silver and all those things. But who shall tell us and long-term authorities what is happening now? Because something is not new level. We always get to know how much water per day, 5,000 ml. From so many sources, at some source, water comes as one of the river, when many pesticides being used in agriculture and then chemical, pollution, setting the names of life too. I said, what happens to formation of primary meters? We shall consider it. They find parameters in the mud water. We don't have tertiary and quaternary treatment. Don't think we are developed country. Don't think our economy is improved. No, because we are not trying. This is trying to give you a favorable water which I want to agree. Not just two treatment. With temperature, pollution, and that's all. No, you have to treat it further. We are not in India. We are getting the water, we should build enough for us. Something about symptoms and then a project lecture of ID and all that. This, we are income in the house also they are not good instead. It is a primary duty of the corporations to give you clean water by secondary, tertiary treatments, and you can, I don't want to say yes, treatment all that, but at least minimum treatment. And most points are, because we don't manage all this, but we should manage by diagnosis like this, something emerging out. Do you know what is India's rank now, recent measurements? India is ranking 180th amongst 180 countries. This last 3 months report, 3 months before, which is called Environmental Performance Index. Hope you are aligned enough. What response? We're all. Even Pakistan and Bangladesh are better than us. This is not being taught by media. But we should talk and bring an awareness to give you a good air quality. So air quality index are very something the capital. What about other cities? Why there are no measures? And everything is possible. Everything is possible because that much technology is available. So the EPI of 2020 is so bad. And so bad that it is making everything environment wise, health wise, sustainability wise, most difficult. And if it goes like that, we shall be in the 22 dozens by 2050. There will be 24 countries predicted will be called 32 dozens of 2050. And this is original mean of having this combating the environmental pollutions, regulating air qualities. There are 40 indicators on 11 issues, and this rapidly rising GHGs greenhouse gases, which are all of us, right from household, generating every day. If you consume so much electricity unnecessarily, your shops, those glittering and you like to receive glittering clothes in the shops. There is no environmental activism. We are started it. If you minimize using certain bulbs, 2-3 bulbs in the house unnecessarily, they are being burned. You are going to save 10 to 20 kg of coal of which 40% is a fly. It doesn't come easily. So we are not even reaching out in nuclear power, except the emissions and problems of accidents like Chernobyl, Fukushima, 3 Mile Island. We didn't have all those. It's a costly process still, but it's not residues. If they are used well. 87 of the European countries, 87% use nuclear power. And there are anti-nuclear lobbies here. Don't get nuclear power much with a lot of on that. Every plant around is red fiber immediately. No emissions come out, So at least it will reduce the commercials. Production of carbon dioxide, 50% sure having greenhouse gases. You have to go to less comfort or it means to reduce consumption of chlorofluorocarbons because the potential of the CHCs of ozone cleaning is too high. You know what I mean? They are highly responsible, and therefore, finally, that the greenhouse gases 80% come from India. The authorities will raise fingers when I say this. This is a statement made by the very prominent world university group studies, like they studied on corona in India. So, and the factors for one EPI, at short, health is 40%, and ecosystem vitality is 60%. Water and trees and soil and everything comes in water bodies. And there is air quality, the measure, because we breathe it. We find out that atmospheric air that you breathe is 10% assimilated. But anything that you take by food grains or anything is only 5% assimilated. You can see the potential activism of that. Water quality, 30%, which is never good in India. Now comes the chemist role. All heavy metals are toxic. You know that, and lead, any particle, 100% comes in a way of EPR. If you are not leading the environment, you are EPR, which I have said. Why they are not learning in the parents? There is no activism. We don't talk about it. And of the 60%, ecosystem vitality, climate and energy 30%. Our thermal power station, what do they give? So much emissions and the flash. Air pollution, only 10% of the EPI parameter. Water resources and agriculture. In the best country or enzyme agriculture that we have here, so 5%. So in spite of that, with the less of the industries, more of agriculture, our ranking is so bad. When the agriculture pollution parameter indices is poor in giving EPI grade still, and we are the major agrarian countries, it means you can estimate how much is pollution coming from our industries, which are almost unchecked. This is the time you can see city of Mumbai, almost there is no visibility. In Delhi, it is a spot. When these commercials morning, but Mumbai, it is a chemical. It is chemical mix, I would say. And therefore, who can solve this? It is activism in each one. People did not know how they died. I mean, they died when we went to that. Suddenly, धुआं आ गया, हम लोग सब मर गए. Nobody in my committee would have said it is sulfurous acid. So take this knowledge there and explain, examine, and say it is this. The women that we examine in that area, the workers going on the far land, blue veins on the top is a lead poisoning. Headache is a lead. You see, all the symptoms are known. But take this knowledge so. It was just our assessment that if it is there in the sinur also, and lead has a dermal absorption. So as long as Sovag is there, the Vadakila, okay, so I am advocating for Tikli now in Mumbai, not the sinur. So at least 5 100 touch your body straight into the limb. And then women will start complaining at age of 50, 60, pain in joints, indigestion, loss of appetite. These are all symptoms of including the cancer. This awareness, we have to take it to, and that would be only called environmental edification. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your influential message, and we are charmed by your sharp fluency, your passion and selflessness towards protection of environment. The future generations would be really thankful to you for the work that you are doing for our protection, the protection of our environment from lead and many other dangers. I, as representative of youth, is thanking you on behalf of all the youth that we have such amazing people to guide us through the process of sustainable development. Thank you so much. Now, we have Professor Sri Ravi Solanki as our special guest. And before inviting him onto the stage, I would like to give you a brief about his work and him. Sri Ravi Solanki sir is presently working as Chief Engineer, State Water Resources and Planning Department and Nodal Officer, DRIP Rajasthan. He has over 29 years of experience in the field of water resources development and management, especially in planning, design, and implementation of water resources projects. His areas of interest are innovations in irrigation and agriculture sector, micro irrigation, and interlinking of rivers. He is an expertise in the field of construction of dams and canals, rehabilitation works, and policy formulations. Now, I would like to invite Sir to please come on the stage and bless us with his words of wisdom.
Thank you. Our distinguished chief guest, Aman sir. Yes, Dilip Singh ji, Professor Dilip Singh. Professor Mahesh Sharma ji. Dr. Vasita. Professor Dr. Prakash Sharma. I am very thankful to Dr. Prakash Sharma and his team, Dr. Kalir, for inviting. आपने जो सब्जेक्ट अभी आज टाइटल दिया है, ये बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग सब्जेक्ट है और मैं इस पे कहना चाहूंगा कि आजकल की जो नीड है उसको आपने एड्रेस किया है। आपको मैं बताना चाहता हूँ कि बहुत सारे कंपोनेंट्स हैं जिसके ऊपर एनवायरनमेंट प्रोटेक्शन जुड़ा हुआ है। और भी बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जिसके ऊपर हमारे को कंसंट्रेशन करने की आवश्यकता है। प्रेजेंटली क्योंकि मैं वाटर सेक्टर को डील करता हूँ और एक लंबे समय से वाटर सेक्टर को डील करता आ रहा हूँ, तो मैं उसकी बहुत सारी चीजें जो कमियां भी हैं, कुछ हमने सुधार करने की कोशिश करी है, उसकी तरफ आपको इंडिकेट करना चाहूंगा, जिसकी आवश्यकता भी है। वाटर सेक्टर में मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि राजस्थान एक वाटर स्केर्ड स्टेट है। हालांकि हिंदुस्तान में भी बहुत सारी पोजीशन अच्छी नहीं है, और राजस्थान की पोजीशन तो पूरा डेजर्ट होने के कारण पहले ही पानी की काफी कमी है। तो ये हमारे पास में जो पानी अवेलेबल है जिसको आप पी रहे हैं, उसमें से 50% पानी तो लगभग इंटरस्टेट ट्रीटीज के कारण से हमको अवेलेबल होता है, जिसमें हमें हमारे पास रावी, व्यास, नर्मदा, चंबल ट्रीटी, ये ट्रीटीज हैं जिनसे हमको अवेलेबिलिटी हो रही है, जिसमें हमारे मोस्ट ऑफ डिस्ट्रिक्ट ड्रिंकिंग वाटर को यूज कर रहे हैं। इसके अलावा जो सरफेस वाटर हमारे पास अवेलेबल है, लगभग 25 पीसीएम बिलियन क्यूबिक मीटर पानी अवेलेबल है राजस्थान के अंदर, जिसके मेन 16 बेसिस में से 2 बेसिस हैं जिसमें पानी आपके पास अवेलेबिलिटी है, जो चंबल एंड माही बेसिन। प्रॉब्लम अराइज होती है पानी में भी सेम, पोल्यूशन की, एनवायरमेंट के प्रोटेक्शन की। अभी हमारे पास में जो पानी हमारे को रिसीव होता है, इसमें 10 डिस्ट्रिक्ट जो आईजीएनपी से फीडेड होते हैं, उसमें मोस्टली पोल्यूटेड वाटर की बहुत सारी समस्याएं आती हैं, जो कि इसमें अभी डॉक्टर सावंत ने कहा कि हैवी मेटल्स जाके, जैसे कि लेड, आर्सेनिक वगैरह उसके अंदर। और इसके लिए हमारे पास अभी कोई मैकेनिज्म नहीं है ड्रिंकिंग वाटर में कि हम केवल क्लोराइजेशन या उसका प्योरिफिकेशन और कोई मेथोडोलॉजी से करते हैं। तो ये हमारी अपनी जो आपको आपका सीधा इंटेक जो आप बॉडी के अंदर ले रहे हो थ्रू द ड्रिंकिंग वाटर, ये बहुत हार्मफुल है आपकी बॉडी के लिए, हमारी बॉडी के लिए। इसके अलावा जो हमारा सीवरेज एफलेट है, उसके ट्रीटमेंट में भी बहुत सारी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं जो कि अभी तक असर्टेन नहीं हुई हैं, इनको फेजेस में असर्टेन करने के लिए प्रयास करे जा रहे हैं। जो हमारा सीवरेज, अभी आप ये देखेंगे जयपुर के अंदर 600 mld की सप्लाई है ड्रिंकिंग वाटर की फ्रॉम विसलपुर डैम। जो आप ये मान के चले, ये सारा का सारा आपका अल्टीमेटली सीवरेज में जाता है, जिसको ट्रीटमेंट के लिए बहुत सारे प्लांट्स अभी इंस्टॉल्ड है, पर हमारी नई अवेयरनेस में होने के कारण बहुत सारे प्लांट्स रन नहीं कर पाते हैं। ग्राउंड वाटर में चला जाता है या सरफेस वाटर में मैच कर जाता है, या सरफेस वाटर में मैच कर जाता है। आप ये देखिए कि जो पानी हमारा ग्राउंड वाटर में जा रहा है, अभी आपको ग्राउंड वाटर की जो स्टडीज हैं वो ये क्लियरली इंडिकेट करेंगी वाटर के बारे में कि आपका ग्राउंड वाटर पोल्यूटेड हो रहा है, और ये बहुत ही खराब इंडिकेशन है। इसके अंदर ग्राउंड वाटर अगर पोल्यूटेड होने लग गया है, इसका मतलब उसके अंदर जो कंटेंट्स हैं वो जो लैंड के कंटेंट्स भी आने लगे हैं ग्राउंड वाटर में। तो ये बड़ा ही हमारे लिए सीरियस प्रॉब्लम है राजस्थान के अंदर, कि हमारे पास पहले ही जो हमारा पानी था उसके अंदर नाइट्रोजन कंपोनेंट तो पहले ही ज्यादा थे, और उसके सैलानी वाटर था हमारा। हमारे को जो जो हमारी जो हमारी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं और भी ज्यादा काफी बढ़ने के चांसेस हैं। अभी इसीलिए हम ग्राउंड वाटर से, जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ राजस्थान है, ग्राउंड वाटर से सरफेस वाटर की तरफ टर्न अप कर रही है, जिससे कि जो ग्राउंड वाटर पोल्यूटेड हुआ है उसके कारण से जो ड्रिंकिंग वाटर प्रॉब्लम्स हमारे को अराइज हो रही हैं, उसको हम सरफेस वाटर की तरफ टर्न अप करें। तो मेजर स्कीम्स बनाई जा रही हैं अभी राजस्थान में, जिसमें सरफेस वाटर की तरफ टर्न अप करने की बात कर रहे हैं। और ग्राउंड वाटर पे जो प्रेसिपिटेशन है वो केवल आपके जो हैवी मेटल्स हैं या इनको, जब तक हम इनका ट्रीटमेंट करके इसको अगर नहीं छोड़ेंगे हमारे रिवर्स में, स्ट्रीम्स में, और वो पॉल्यूटेड वाटर अगर आता रहेगा, तो ये हमारे को दिन पे दिन और भी ज्यादा ये प्रॉब्लम्स अराइज होती रहेंगी। इसके साथ में फॉरेस्ट हमारे, जो मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि डैम्स, वाटर हार्वेस्टिंग स्ट्रक्चर्स, कैनाल्स, इसका बहुत ही अहम रोल है एनवायरनमेंट के अंदर, जैसा कि डॉक्टर प्रकाश शर्मा ने आपको पहले बताया। ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल रखते हैं एनवायरनमेंट प्रोटेक्शन में भी, क्योंकि हालांकि हमारे कुछ डैम्स के लिए एनवायरनमेंट इश्यूज भी आते हैं जब बड़े डैम्स बनते हैं, और एनवायरमेंट इश्यूज को एड्रेस करने के लिए हम उसके लिए आजकल नई नई थीम्स के ऊपर काम करते हैं, जिसमें कि वो एनवायरमेंट प्रोटेक्ट भी रहे और हम जो एग्रीकल्चर सस्टेनेबिलिटी है, जिसको कि हमारे को रिक्वायरमेंट न्यूट्रिशन हमारी रिक्वायरमेंट्स हैं, उनको पूरा करने के लिए, फार्मर्स की नीड्स को पूरा करने के लिए डैम्स और उनके उसका कंस्ट्रक्शन भी करें और एनवायरमेंट को भी प्रोटेक्ट करें साथ ही साथ में। तो इसमें अभी एक जो मेजर आपने डॉक्टर सावंत ने कहा वो बिल्कुल सही है। हमारे डैम्स में जो पानी फील्ड्स के थ्रू कैचमेंट एरिया से आता है, वहां पे बहुत सारे पेस्टिसाइड्स यूज होते हैं और वो पेस्टिसाइड अल्टीमेटली वो पानी में घुल के और डैम्स में आ जाते हैं और डैम्स से आपको ड्रिंकिंग वाटर के लिए पानी सप्लाई होता है सभी सिटीज में। तो जो पेस्टिसाइड्स है उनको कंट्रोल करने के लिए हमारे को कुछ मैकेनिज्म डेवलप कर रहे हैं, जिसमें जिस मैकेनिज्म्स के अंदर क्योंकि डैम्स में आने वाला जो पानी है वो पेस्टिसाइड फ्री हो, जिससे कि हमारे को जो ड्रिंकिंग वाटर अवेलेबल हो रहा है जिसमें पेस्टिसाइड नहीं हो, तो वो हमारे लिए काफी सुटेबल वाटर होता है। अभी जो आपके अंदर जो हमारे जो नए सेगमेंट हैं, क्योंकि हमारे को मैं बताना चाहूंगा कि वाटर कंजर्वेशन के साथ में वाटर को एफिशिएंटली यूज करना, वाटर को प्रोटेक्शन करना, क्योंकि हमारे पास में राजस्थान जैसी स्टेट के अंदर पानी की बहुत ज्यादा कमी है, वाटर स्केर्ड स्टेट है। हम पानी को लाने के लिए पूरे भरसक प्रयास कर रहे हैं कि आपकी ड्रिंकिंग वाटर अवेलेबिलिटी रहे और सरफेस वाटर पे डिपेंड हो, जिससे कि जो जो हमारे ड्रिंकिंग वाटर में जो हमारे पास सब्सटेंसेज हैं जो कि हार्मफुल हैं वो हमारे को हार्म नहीं करें। अभी इसके अंदर हमारे को एफिशिएंसी ऑफ द इरिगेशन सिस्टम आपको पता होना चाहिए कि राजस्थान में या वर्ल्ड में या इंडिया में जो पानी यूज होता है, मैं स्पेशली इंडिया की बात करूंगा और राजस्थान की बात करूंगा, वो 80% पानी आपका एग्रीकल्चर साइड में जाता है जो यूज हो रहा है और 20% में से 7% पानी ड्रिंकिंग वाटर में यूज होता है। तो वी हैव टू कंसंट्रेट ऑन दैट एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर कि हम एग्रीकल्चर के सेक्टर में उस पानी के एफिशिएंट यूज के लिए पॉलिसीज लाएं और उसको इफेक्टिवली इंप्लीमेंट करें, जिसके लिए गवर्नमेंट ऑफ राजस्थान, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया कंटिन्यूसली माइक्रो इरिगेशन के ऊपर बेस्ड स्कीमें बनाने के लिए अब गवर्नमेंट ऑफ राजस्थान ने एक पॉलिसी अडॉप्ट करी है कि नाउ एनी ऑफ द स्कीम्स इन राजस्थान ऑन द वाटर सेक्टर विल बी ऑन द माइक्रो इरिगेशन सिस्टम पे। ये एक पॉलिसी राजस्थान ने अडॉप्ट करी है जिसमें हमारे को एफिशिएंट यूज ऑफ वाटर के लिए हमारे को काम किया जाना। ये अभी डॉक्टर प्रकाश शर्मा सुबह चर्चा कर रहे थे ईस्टर्न राजस्थान कैनाल प्रोजेक्ट की, जो हमारे को अब डॉक्टर सामंत ने भी अभी जिक्र किया था कि कोटा से हम पानी क्यों नहीं ला सकते हैं जब हमारे सरप्लस पानी चल रहा है। तो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ राजस्थान अभी इस पे वर्क कर रही है, बहुत इस पे काफी काम चल रहा है और हम जल्दी ही जो कोटा से जो चंबल का पानी है जो वेस्ट होके समुद्र में चला जाता है उसको थ्रू फीडर सिस्टम बीसलपुर इसरदा और इसरदा डैम जो कि अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन चल रहा है और उसके अलावा जो 13 मेजर डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स को ड्रिंकिंग वाटर के लिए सप्लाई करने की पोजीशन में आ जाएंगे नेक्स्ट 2-3-4 ईयर्स में। तो ये एक बड़ा कदम होगा जिसमें हम सरफेस वाटर की तरफ टर्न अप करेंगे। एनवायरनमेंट के बारे में मैं आपको ये कहना चाहूंगा अब आगे स्पेशली कि वाटर से रिलेटेड एनवायरनमेंट और एनवायरनमेंट फॉरेस्ट्री से रिलेटेड और या उस पे जो आपका गार्बेजेस है उसको प्रोटेक्ट करने, गैसेस को प्रोटेक्ट करने, हमारा जो क्लाइमेट चेंज हो रहा है जिसके कारण टेम्परेचर हमारा रेज हो रहा है उसके कारण से हमारा बहुत बड़ा रोल एग्रीकल्चर सस्टेनेबिलिटी को एंश्योर करने में लग रहा है। क्योंकि जब हमारा टेम्परेचर राइज हो रहा है तो हमारी एग्रीकल्चर सस्टेनेबिलिटी डाउन हो रही है। उस सस्टेनेबिलिटी को हम इम्प्रूव करने के लिए या मेंटेन करने की हमारी आवश्यकता है कि हम हमारे जो रोल्स हैं जिसमें अब मेजर रोल हमारे डैम्स का होता है या वाटर रिसोर्सेज सिस्टम्स का होता है, जिसमें हम एग्रीकल्चर फार्मर्स को एंश्योर करें कि वो जो क्लाइमेट चेंजेस हैं और उनके कारण से जो उनके जो एनवायरमेंटल चेंजेस आ रहे हैं उनके ऊपर हम रोल ऑफ द डैम को एंश्योर करके और उसको मिटिगेट करें, उसको कम से कम करने की कोशिश करें। मैं आपको ये भी बताना चाहूंगा इसके अंदर कि जो अभी क्लाइमेट चेंज के ऊपर जो हमारा टेम्परेचर रेज हो रहा है, आपको पता होना चाहिए कि हमारा जो डेजर्ट है, रेनफॉल पैटर्न्स है हमारे राजस्थान में, वो आप ये देखिए जब हमारा डेजर्ट था जैसलमेर, बाड़मेर, चूरू, झुंझुनू, सीकर, इसके अलावा हमारे जो डेजर्ट और एरियाज थे, जब से वहां पे आईजीएनपी सिस्टम हमारा डेवलप हुआ है जिसमें 16 लाख लगभग इरिगेशन करता है और करीबन 10 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स में ड्रिंकिंग वाटर सप्लाई करता है, जिसमें जिसकी टोटल कॉस्ट आप ये देखिए 7,000 करोड़ थी उस टाइम पे और आज की डेट में उसका प्रोडक्शन उस कैनाल सिस्टम से 11,000 करोड़ रुपीज पर ईयर होता है
और जिसके अलावा 10 डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स में वो जो इरिगेशन देता है, उसके कारण से आप ग्रीनरी वहां जो डेवलप हुई है, जैसलमेर, बाड़मेर, और उसके कारण से एनवायरमेंट चेंजेस हुए हैं। आज वहां पर रेनफॉल ज्यादा हो रहा है, और आपके जो ईस्टर्न राजस्थान था, यहाँ पर की जो यहाँ के फॉरेस्ट्री कम हुई, उसके कारण रेनफॉल पैटर्न कम हो गया आपका जयपुर में, सरिस्का में, अलवर में, भरतपुर में, दौसा में। जबकि रेनफॉल पैटर्न आपका बढ़ा है चूरू, झुंझुनू, सीकर, बीकानेर, जैसलमेर और बाड़मेर। आप कंटिन्यूस रेनफॉल होती है, अच्छी रेनफॉल्स हो रही है, काफी क्लाइमेट चेंजेस में चेंज आए हैं। तो ये एक एनवायरमेंटल डाइवर्सिफिकेशन है जो कि राजस्थान में देखने को मिला है राजस्थान कुछ सालों के अंदर, और ये आइडेंटिफाइड भी हो रहा है। तो इसके अब जो हमारे जो ईस्टर्न राजस्थान का पार्ट है, जहाँ की रेनफॉल पैटर्न बहुत इरेटिक हो गया है, यहाँ पे बाहर जाके जहाँ पे रेनफॉल रेनफॉल रिसीव नहीं हो रहा है, इसमें जयपुर भी शामिल है। इसका मेन रीजनिंग आपकी जो 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 आपने जैसे आपने जिक्र किया था रामगढ़ डैम का भी, डॉक्टर प्रकाश शर्मा ने, जिसमें कि हमारा जो रामगढ़ डैम है वो ड्राई अप हो चुका है, लास्ट 20 ईयर से पानी नहीं आता है। वो भी एनवायरमेंट चेंज का ही एक इशू है, बिल्कुल 100% इशू है। इसमें हमने बहुत सारे फील्ड्स को हमने और सारी चीजों को चेंजेस किए हैं। तो मैं अब आपसे अंत में यही कहना चाहूंगा कि हमारे को जो आपने बिल्कुल सही कहा, एडिफिकेशन, क्योंकि आपकी अब हमारी सभी की जिम्मेदारी है, जिसमें कि चाहे वो बच्चे हों, स्टूडेंट्स हों, टीचर्स हों, या इंजीनियर्स हों, इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट हों, या जो भी सोसाइटी का मेंबर्स है, वुमेन्स हैं, जिनकी जिनकी जिसको हमारे को अवेयर करने की आवश्यकता है, जिसको हमारे को मेन स्ट्रीम में लाने की जरूरत है, जो कि एनवायरमेंट फ्रेंडली हो सके और एनवायरमेंट को प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए काम कर सकें। मैं इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ आप सभी को मेरे को यहाँ बुलाने के लिए धन्यवाद देता हूँ। धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, sir. As our Slovakian proverb goes, pure water is world's first and foremost medicine. और हमारे यहाँ पे भी बोला जाता है कि जल ही जीवन है, और आप हमारे यहाँ सुरक्षित और स्वच्छ पानी पहुंचाने के लिए प्रयास करते हैं, यानी कि आप हमारे जीवन को बनाए रखने के लिए प्रयास करते हैं। इसके लिए हम आपका जितना आभार माने वो कम है। धन्यवाद। Now, may I please invite Dr. Barkha for presenting vote of thanks to our respected dignitaries. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, Shamavi. First of all, I'm very sorry for my voice. And I think this is also the effect of environment change also. Good afternoon all. Thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by heart. And I feel honored and privileged to get the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. I would like to thank all the honorable delegates who blessed us with their presence. Words are not enough to thank their constant support to shape the conference. I, on behalf of organizing committee, convey my deep regards and hearty thanks to Shriman Ravi Solanki sir for his gracious presence. At this juncture, I would also like to thank our former Vice Chancellor, Professor A.D. Sawant sir, for the affection we received from him towards this conference. My sincere thanks to Professor Dilip Singh ji and Professor Om Mehla and my beloved Professor Bindu Jain ma'am for their help and support at various stages. Today, my words are not enough to express the gratitude to Professor Ravindra Rana sir, who graced us with his kind words. I would like to thank our beloved director, Professor Prakash Sharma sir, for his constant help and guidance that radiated a source of energy within us. Also, very much thankful to Professor Vidya Jain madam, Professor Mahesh Sharma, Professor Nilima Gupta, Professor Asha Jain ma'am for joining us. Their presence motivated us a lot. Hint of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling months in advance. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by the team of very motivated and dedicated faculty members, non-teaching staff, and my dear students. I cannot thank everyone enough for the involvement they have shown and the willingness they have expressed to take the completion of the task beyond their comfort zone. I'm very much thankful to the media and the meeting organizers. It would have been impossible to organize it without their support. At the end, I would like to take this opportunity to thank my counterpart, Dr. Deepika Meena, and my husband, also colleague, Dr. Akhil Kumar, who joined hands to organize this dream conference, whose seeds embedded in a simple discussion when I was switching off the light of my home. Before ending the series of thanks, I would like to share some information with you. Soon, a souvenir will be available online on the university website. And also, a very important information, I would like to invite not only all people for the next conference, next international conference, which will be scheduled in the first week of March. And I can share the information with you people right now because we have done a lot of work on that also. It will be on women across disciplines. So you people are most welcome for that also. If the time is money, then today you have spent million for us. Thanks to all of you for joining or making this event successful. Enjoy. Yes,
Thank you, ma'am. As Mahatma Gandhi said, earth provides enough to satisfy every man's needs, but not every man's greed. With this, I would like to end this inauguration session. Now we will continue from here and we will move forward to technical session first. It will begin from 1 p.m. Before that, we have a small tea and refreshment break for all of you. I would like to request all of you to please move forward. The refreshments have been served and please try to be on time for technical session first at 1 p.m. Thank you everyone for joining with us.